So how are we already at the end of September? I feel like this year in general has just flown by so quickly. I know September has in particular because I was away for a week of it, and most of this year I have been like anticipating and waiting for that 1 week. I've not done too badly actually with my project plan. I am going to be rolling out 5 items, which is insane, but that's even better than last month, and I thought last month that I could not go any better than this month, but I shocked myself. It did help that I took them on holiday. Some of them were easy, like easy plans, easy wins, so kind of wasn't a surprise, but also was a surprise at the same time. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get into it and show you guys my current update and where I'm at. And at this end of this video, I will be rolling in 5 new items to replace the ones. Okay, so firstly, we've got 3 items currently that are within this project plan that are part of the original 10 items I had in January when I first started this project. And if you guys aren't aware, my goal is when I finish those 10 items, that is when this project plan will end. So that could be less than a year or more than a year. I did it last time I did a project plan, and doing it this time. I think it's just quite like a fun way of finishing it rather than having a dead set. It has like no time scale to it, which I quite like. I quite like projects that are long running rather than short running. The first item is this. This is my Colourpop Bumble lip product. I have used it 6 times this month, and that leads up to 35 uses within this project, which means we've got we have got 15 more uses until I can roll it out, as it has a 50 goal use. So I reckon, as it's now the end of September and we're here, I'm reckoning this will be rolled out in December, if anything. I'll be surprised and shocked if I manage to get it out before then, but also equally I wouldn't be as surprised because I'll show you guys later on in the video. I won't spoil it yet. The next item is my e.l.f. concealer, and this I am rolling out today as I have hit the 50 uses mark. I used it 3 times this month, actually, when I was on holiday on the cruise. I took this with me. I used it 3 times on the boat, and I reached my goal. And yeah, 50 uses, done and dusted. So we are rolling this out today. That does mean we are 1 step closer to reaching the goal of finishing this project, as we just have the Bumble lip product and we have this left over to try and hit plan on. So this, or finish in the sense of this, I'm trying to finish this one. This is the Liz Earle Eau de Parfum, and this is where we are currently. I'm going to try and be as straight as possible. So we are below, or I think we are. Yeah, we are. The star really confused me, and in the preview I thought that was another marker, but no, it is just part of the design. So we are well below the marker I last put in here. I have used this only 6 times. I actually took this on holiday with me as well, and I used it whilst I was on the boat. I used it 6 times this month, a total of 51 uses, and the way that we're going, I'm definitely reckoning that we'll finish this in either November or December. So we've got a couple more months left. So I'm definitely thinking that this project will end before the end of this year. I think when I did the project plan before, it took me, I think, 14 or 15 months to get through it all. So I'm on a good streak right now. Then we've got this. This is my Addis Ababa, and I have used this 19 times. However, I am going to roll it out as my goal is 20 uses. I'm filming this today and uploading this today on the 29th of September. So this is going to be rolled out today. I'm going to use it one last time tomorrow to add up to the 20 uses, and then it's rolled out. I'm going to roll it out officially in this video. This is why I think I'm going to do better with my Bumble lip product in the coming months, because I won't have 2 lip products. Well, maybe I will, I don't know yet. Don't know what I'm going to roll in yet at the end of this video, but for now, this is what I'm rolling out. And if I don't roll in a new lip product, then that means I will be able to use Bumble a lot more. So there is a potential that I could actually roll out the Bumble lip product next month rather than in 2 or 3 months, depending on whether I roll in a new lip product at the end of this video. Anyway, rolling this one out today as I've reached my goal of 20 uses. Well, we'll have tomorrow. Then also this month, when I was on the cruise again, I took this palette with me, as it's a palette that's in a couple of different projects. This is the Flawless Matte Revolution London palette, and I had in here, oh my gosh, the lid has just broken off. This happens to a lot of my eyeshadows, to be honest, they all fall off. Anyway, I had the shade Matte rolled in here, which is actually the 4th shade in from the top row. We have indeed hit pan, and I did reach that pan on the cruise. I used it only 4 times this month and a total of 34 uses to reach that goal, which I'm very pleased about, because that is again quite a low number for me to hit pan on something. Then we've got my Hoola Benefit bronzer. I had this rolled in for 10 uses, as I had already previously hit pan on this in a previous project. As you can see, I've made the pan probably a little bit bigger, but again, really not much else to write home about. I've used this 11 times in total, 3 times this month to reach over 10 uses. Next we've got my Conspiracy palette, and in here I have rolled in the shade Illuminati, which is this green shade down at the bottom. As you can see, we definitely got a dip going, but no pan as of yet. I'm actually really enjoying wearing this. I'm wearing it in the inner corner of my eyes today actually. It's a really nice green. I've used it 8 times this month, and the goal is to try and hit pan on it. Simple as. Then we also rolled in Sunset Horizons, and I have got the shade Flamingo rolled in, which is this pinkish reddish shade on the side here. You can kind of see that there is a little bit of a dip forming, but we don't have obviously a pan. I have used it 7 times this month, and again, yeah, gonna use it until we try and hit pan on it. Then last month I rolled in Dusk from Glossier, which is a liquid blush. I'm wearing it today actually. It's a really nice shade. I don't think I put a usage goal or a goal in general for this, but as part of my sort of guidelines, when I roll it in a blush that's like a liquid or one that I don't want to hit pan on, I give it a goal of 10 uses. So I've used it 5 times this month, and I will be using it 5 more times until I roll it out. I'm going to give it a goal of 10 uses and then call it a day. And then finally, the final item is this little sample, and you can probably guess I've had 4 items that I've rolled out so far, or I mentioned I'm rolling out. This is the 5th one. This is the 5th item. This is a Givenchy sample fragrance, and I took it on holiday with me. I used it like 2 times and nothing else came out, and I have tried throughout the month to try and spray anything else out. It's donezo. So this has been rolled out too. I kind of expected it to happen anyway. I didn't expect there to be very much left in here, so that was an easy win again. So yeah, there we go. That is the current progress with my current items. Let's get into rolling in 5 new items, shall we? So the rules are the same as usual. I've got my entire inventory laid out. I recently actually updated it to go up to 1,000. So my inventory is not actually 1,000, but I've probably got more than that actually. But I thought I would round it up to a better number. My rules are I can only roll in 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, 2 highlighters or 5 eyeshadows in at once. I can have everything rolled in at the moment because I don't have any items that are reaching the maximum amount I can have. So everything is possible, and then if I do reach one of those goals, I will then omit them and just keep on re-rolling until I reach the defined goal. And I will check them and re-roll until I get the 5 items that can work in this project. So I'm going to roll in, let's do 5 for now, and then I'll check them, and then I will see if they are possible. So 176, 705, 691, 810 and 912. Let me just check and see. So 176 I'm going to re-roll because it's actually the same eyeshadow palette that I just rolled out, the matte Revolution London palette. I'm going to re-roll so it's not the same palette again. Also re-rolling 810 because it is a concealer that is in my my Finish 50 Project Pan. It's the Fenty Beauty concealer I've got in that. So we're going to just re-roll quickly. 1, 2. Alright, so the 503 and 821 now work. So I'm going to go pick up the items and I'll walk through with you what they all are and what I've rolled in. Alright, so the first item I am rolling in is my Mercury Retrograde palette by Huda Beauty, and I am rolling in the shade Ultraviolet, which is the purple shade up on the top. Also, say hi guys, you are now seeing yourself. Yeah, this is the shade here, this lovely purple shade up at the top. I've never hit pan on one of these, as you can tell. This is the only Huda Beauty palette I own actually, so I don't quite know how this will go. Ooh, I just realised I haven't taken the topping off. That was very therapeutic. I actually reckon these will be relatively easy. I don't know, they seem to be really like soft eyeshadows from what I've used. So I reckon this will be an easy one to hit pan on. Then the next item is my Totally Rat Brazil palette. These take me a long time to hit pan on, so I don't reckon we'll hit pan on this before the end of this project. But I have rolled in the 24th shade, which is this dark purple. As you can see, it's barely being used. I reckon I'll probably end up using this as like an eyeliner, if anything. Just to try and get the uses down a bit, but we'll see. Then the next item I have rolled in is a nail polish, and it is my Holo Taco nail polish in the shade Highest Bidder. It is this really nice like crushed hollow vibe. I don't know, it's really like soft and like really nice to put on your nails. Anyway, I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna set this as a goal of 20 uses. I don't believe this is limited edition. It might be. If it is limited edition, I'll move that down to 10 uses. That's pretty much how I work out the uses for nail polishes, is if they are limited edition or not. If they're limited, it's 10 uses. If it's, that's just like 1 use on my hands. And then if it's 20 uses, it's 2 times on my hands. So we'll see. I'll check it after this video. I'll put it in the thing down here as well. And to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing it as, if it's going to be 10 uses or 20 uses. Then the next item is another eyeshadow. So we are now reaching the maximum of 5 eyeshadows in this project. And that is my Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm rolling in the shade called Dazzling. Now I know from previous having this in projects, this will go down within like the month, I reckon. It could be either this month or like the very beginning of next month. I reckon I'll get through this. Anyway, I've got the shade Dazzling rolled in I know that these just are so easy to hit pan on, they're shimmer shades. There we go, that is the eyeshadow that we're going to roll in. I'm actually wearing it today, funnily enough. I don't know if it's even obvious to tell, but I'm wearing it like in the middle center of my eyeshadow right now. And then the final and fifth item I'm rolling in is this. This is my Glossier Mintbalm.com skin salve, lip balm. I see some people can use it for your lips, your cuticles, your elbows, whatever. So I'm looking to try and finish this because it's, you know, we're quite a far way down now, you know? And I've not used it since I had it rolled into another project. I can't remember what project that was, but it was in a project for such a long time, and I'm still mad that I've never managed to finish it. So this is my task, to try and complete this at some point, or get as close to, or just get some more usage in it. You know, I've got loads of lip balms, lip salves that need to be used up. So, and that's it. That is my current progress with my project pan. Looking forward to it. I've got plenty of items to work on over the next month. Don't think next month will be as progressive, but I'm very happy that this month was quite progressive, considering I was out of the country for like 7 days and some of these items I didn't even take with me. Worked on a lot of items throughout this entire year. I've never had a project pan where I've worked on so many items. Like, this has already surpassed how many I used in my previous project pan, and I'm just really enjoying it. This is probably one of my favourite project pans I've got going on right now. I'm definitely thinking about doing this again next year. But anyway, that's for future me to figure out. I will catch you guys on Sunday. I think I'm going to do like a get ready with me kind of video and kind of talk and have a chat with you about my cruise and life and everything that's happening. And then Friday next week will be my Panless Eyeshadows update. A little bit later, but you know I probably don't have much progress in that challenge anyway, because all the items I've got in there are quite difficult to hit pan on. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you guys on Sunday for my Get Ready With Me, where I have a little chat, have a little natter, and I'll see you guys then.